What is going on, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well on this Friday night. Let me make an adjustment. Hold on one second. Welcome into episode number 3 of The Process. This one, the stretch run, momentum, and postseason stakes. Hope y'all are having a great Friday night, though, as we dive in. We got 3 games left here in the regular season. We'll take a look at that right quick. We are sitting at 7-2, 4-1 in conference. Just lost to San Diego State, who leads the division. It's a tough stretch right here. Boise State up next, then UNLV, and then we wrap it up with at Wyoming. All right, so we're going to dive in to this, as we're going to finish out season 1 tonight of our coaching career. It's going to be a tough matchup against Boise State. A very well coached team.
Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Glad to have you with us for you.
All right, first quarter, 8:53 left. Defense gets a stop. That's good. 82 degrees. Not really much of any wind. As we begin 1st and 10 from our own 20.
To the air on first down.
Okay. Ashlock, first catch, first down.
32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, that receiver, he knew he had to get his head turned around.
Micah sitting at 20 touchdowns, 5 interceptions on the year. Good freshman year for him.
Firing that ball into him. It's a rocket pass. He's able to make the catch and get the first.
And
Barnett.
the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Try to make up for some of that loss.
As far as the
ground on
conference
second down.
championship race, this is a big game for us.
Back to pass. With the catch, it's Barfield. Not much running room.
Barfield can't break that tackle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but
He
he's
can
also
spread
a
everybody
weapon in
out.
this offense, catching the football.
That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. They'll ride the running back and lead
Yep,
it with
we
him.
can.
Oh, he's got some space.
Play up tempo right here.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Dang,
The
holding.
short hands, it's White. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Yep. Those penalties right there,
A
they'll really
very
hurt the drive.
productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Hold on to it.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down.
Got to hold on to those.
My job is to
It's been
make
a
sure that
issue
ball
this season
comes
for
loose,
us.
And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet really
Grab that block. There you go.
If he bobbles it at all,
Okay,
as soon
good.
as his hand gets
Good pick
to
up a
the
9.
ball,
Make this
you can
manageable
tell the
for
difference
us.
when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Well, that's just an amazing individual effort, trying to get back as much yardage as possible to set up a 3rd and manageable situation, right? Nice job in the open field, understanding
Put
the
the tight end
situation.
right
You
here.
obviously cannot take a sack at this juncture on the drive, so do what you can do.
Yeah, that
to put
was
your offense in a good
no
position
bueno.
on 3rd down.
What the
That
punt.
pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times.
All right, Boise State with a successful drive, ending in 3 right there. Down 3-0, almost into the first quarter.
From the 25. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play.
All right, let's see if we can run some.
Completion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give from the gun. There he goes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. Bully ball on 3rd and short.
Okay, go,
It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd
There you
down.
go, Jackson
One of the
Harris.
best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Barfield.
That'll end the
Good
first.
job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
We've been down. We have been trailing about 5 games here in the first quarter this year.
Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period.
Like to get some points. Block there.
The running back has it.
Oh man, if Ashlock wouldn't have been in the way,
Inside the 30 down to
that could have went for a
29,
lot
picks up
more.
the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rainbow Warriors back to the line on first
Landon
down. Let's see if
Sims
they
in.
keep leaning on this running game. Setting up the screen. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to
Got a
him.
little read
Either
option
way,
right
he's
here.
making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right?
Nope.
Finding ways to get him
I
the
thought he
ball
was
because
crashing
he can
down.
Make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure
Okay.
the quarterback, the pitch, all
Okay.
taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The
All right, we're gonna
defense
see if we can
coming up with a huge negative play.
The Rainbow Warriors will snap it
Get
on
6
first
right
and 10.
here. Love this play.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets
Nope,
it fly
that's
deep down
should have been intercepted.
Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly complete.
All right, 3rd and short.
He'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can
Sims touchdown. There we go.
Touchdown Warriors.
Let's go.
That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn.
Landon
That's what we just saw on
Sims.
that last drive. I am so impressed
But it's 4th or
with the
5th touchdown of the year.
execution. I love their ability to run the football.
Good answer right there. And now we're back to trailing again with 5:20 left.
Hawaii ready to
Here
go
in the
back to
second
work
quarter.
on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7.
Wide open. Wide open.
Got a wide open receiver. Oh, there's an alley on the left. A
We'll
huge
take
gain
it.
on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, he was
That's the
open.
dangerous
Busted
part
coverage
about
on the
this
back end of their
offense. They'll get
defense.
the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down.
58-yard
hard
pass.
to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
9 of 13, off to a
After
good
play
start.
like that, You have to get it in the end zone on this drive. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Oh, look at the freshman. Look at the freshman. Touchdown, Hawaii. Such a huge play.
You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
So we retake the lead. It's now 14-10. .314 left, and we're pinned deep. Got to be smart here.
They took their time out of the gate, but now starting to try to take control of this game on offense here in the second.
There you go. That tight end.
Yeah, and they're playing good complementary football up to this point, but this is a huge opportunity, David, for them to really create some momentum.
Well, and the defense did such a good job keeping them in the game early. Now holding down their end. Now get the offense rolling, put up some points on the scoreboard, and then you could really get dangerous in this ballgame.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Boy,
Bad throw.
On it, but it's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Harris.
Okay with that.
Make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Ooh, big hit. Big hit. Okay. Okay, we got a bit of a stop here. 42 seconds left, and we're going to get the ball back to start the second half.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the wideout. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air.
There you go.
Catch in the middle. It's Harris.
Jackson
They bring him
Harris.
down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, look at Brandon White down the sideline for 6 points. Touchdown, Warriors. Brandon White taking it to the house. Great move right here. Gone. You're not going to catch him. Not going to catch him. All right, start of the second half. We're up 21-10. We're in control of this game. Good run. Good run with the linebackers coming from the left side.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive,
Put Barfield back in.
Around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They go to the ground.
Good for me. It's 5 carries, 48 yards.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Picks up the 1st down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
But right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend.
Good job with the defensive end.
Successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Off the play fake.
Oh, I shouldn't have lobbed it.
And that
Intercepted.
one is picked off in the end zone. He managed a few
Didn't
yards
mean to
on
lob that
return,
one.
but the bigger play was the Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop
I mean,
him at
Brandon
the
White.
45.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Get out of bounds. Get out of
Go
bounds.
out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to pull it down and chew up yards with his legs. He makes you cover the whole field, run and pass. Infuriating to deal with as a defense.
Wants to fire on second down. Flicks it out of the
All
air.
right, Ashlock.
Ripping off a good
And
chunk
Brandon White's
inside
hurt.
the
Not good
25,
for
and they're
us.
set up with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. Got it
Almost
downfield.
broke that tackle.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12.
Wide open for the tight end.
Shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
All right, we get the ball back quickly. Up 28-10. We are pin deep on the 1-yard line.
Goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He misses his man. The
Just a smidge high.
just not what it needed to be on that play.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the
He's
open
smart right
man.
here.
Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert.
could've
The
been bad.
defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a
They are going to
result
have
now,
really good field position.
And the returner runs out of real estate.
Okay. Defensive stop.
Hawaii has it back as they
4th
send
quarter.
the offense onto the field. They really
Up
didn't
by
move the ball at
18.
all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Man down on the play as the officials take a
I
break
got
to
a
let him be
cramp on
checked out.
Brandon White.
And the Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
He'll be stopped
Yeah,
about
defense
2
playing. We'll
yards
just
short of a first down.
gonna play it safe.
The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. He'll get it out to about the 20.
All right. By 11, fourth quarter, 4:54 left.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I
Good
lean on
play.
right here to make sure we win this one?
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And
Bad
they'll
run,
leave it
bad
down
decision.
for a short pickup.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but
Bad
just be aware
decision.
of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you
Come on,
saw
tight
right
end.
there.
Ah.
You just got to execute. You got to be
Wish
aware
you would've
that
stayed
you've
in
got
bounds,
this
but it'll be
game
all
in
right.
hand, so long as you don't turn it over.
3rd and 2.
And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Tackle, tackle, tackle.
He'll get it to about the 25.
All right. Oh, they didn't get it. Did not get it. No, we want easy, safe runs. They got 2 timeouts left.
Them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the ground, it's Barfield. Turning it on. Really good job by
Yeah.
everybody there. Well
We're
blocked.
gonna
Run and a first down.
start to nail this down.
By the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
One more timeout.
They
We
gave
can go
themselves
quarterback
room to
kneel.
operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
All right, and I think we can go quarterback kneel and call this thing
Running
a
out the clock seems
a
to be
winner
mere
for us.
formality here as they are ready to snap it in
Yep,
victory
that'll do it.
formation.
8 and 2 in year 1.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This
All right,
game
so
wasn't
we
for
are
the
now
national
8
championship.
and 2
You wouldn't know
in
that
year
watching
1
this
with
winning
Hawaii.
team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love
It's a big win for the
They know that their job is to go out and get
for
it
the
done,
team as
no
well
matter how- no
when it
matter
comes to
where
the
you are.
conference
We're going to
championship
rock and roll.
race.
We'll go meet you. Great job by this team.
All right. We'll advance. We'll see where we are as far as the conference championship. All right. Next up, it'll be UNLV. Huge game as far as the race. Take a look at the standings. So San Diego State, they're 6-1. UNLV is 5-1. Hawaii is 5-1. Almost identical. actually very spot on identical when it comes to the home records and the away records for us. The difference, we outscore our opponents a little bit more, better defensively. Best defense in the Mountain West. And we are winning by an average score of 13 points. Let's see where we are in the bowl projections. Right now the Alamo Bowl against Boise State, which doesn't make much sense. They would not have two Mountain West teams going against each other. I don't think we have anybody on any awards list. Yeah. Let's see about the assistant coach. Little bit surprised by this one, not having freshman of the year. I guess they don't list the assistant coach of the year until the end of the year when they give it away. Look at the Heisman. Fernando Mendoza, John Mateer, Byron Brown, Trinidad Chambliss. All right. So next up, it'll be UNLV for us. Take a look at one more thing. 22 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Almost a 4-to-1 ratio as far as touchdowns to interceptions. Completion percentage needs to be higher, but it is what it is. All right. Battle for the Island Showdown between UNLV and Hawaii. This game and one more game left in the regular season for us.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the UNLV Rebels, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis.
All right. They end up going punting it and pinning us a little bit deep. So we'll start at our own 12-yard line.
Looking for room, it's Barfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber,
This game should decide who makes it to the Mountain West Conference Championship.
Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Look at Barfield
Got the first down and more.
finding a little bit of
Really
a
good
lane.
job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Got him. Hang on to it. And he dropped it.
Missed opportunity early in this football game. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions
Second and 10.
in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times
Breaks into the open. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next time.
Tried to hurdle the man, but did not work.
Has enough to move the chains.
Move the chains, though.
The Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's
Jackson Harris.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball.
Holy crap, what a play. Pure luck. We'll take the EA glitch. He gets bounced off his back foot.
And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get
Hit his foot. He catches it.
Nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into...
Not realistic at all. All right, we're up 7-0, and UNLV comes back and ties it up.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese with that drive.
No bad decision. That's interception. That was a horrible decision.
Got room on the return. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. They make the
Yeah, it's
tackle
gonna be holding, but it
after
don't
the
matter. They'll
turnover,
decline
but
it.
hang on
A
just
horrible
second.
decision.
There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty.
At least we only gave up 3.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Hauls it in.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
That
Why does he not go
is a
for the...
busted play. Incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who...
Oh, I thought I could beat that defensive end.
That time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to this.
Right, second quarter.
Back as they send the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The sure hands, it's White. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. It's on target and complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give on the inside. Makes a man miss. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. What a job up
Bam,
front,
bam,
and he'll
bam.
lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up.
That's all we wanted. We didn't want anything.
Third down, you need more consistency from the guys.
Just need the first down.
They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chain.
Man, I like that. Third and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get
Then
the
our
first
White Derrick Henry.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Go, go, go. Run them off. There we go.
Magic with his feet.
Get out of bounds.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside, man-to-man. Nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like the quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field.
What's
and
up,
makes a
D-Mac?
big play for this offense.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback
Who's quick?
play is
My quarterback? Yeah, he's pretty quick.
making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving your...
He ain't that quick.
Find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And And that now, this guy's second sack of the game. We were talking to him leading up into this one. He said, you know,
Not that quick, though.
Nobody respects my speed and nobody respects my athleticism. I don't think anybody thinks we can stop this guy, but I'm going to prove everyone wrong. And he has shown up today, ready to...
Looking for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball.
Oh, he was down.
Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere.
Yeah, I guess he wasn't.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Oh, he would have loved. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And I think a big reason this offense...
Yeah, he came in. It's been a few games. He came in. Micah got hurt, and so I put him in. Yeah, he's pretty nice.
Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense
I like what he brings to the table.
make
And a
sure
freshman,
that
too.
Everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different
it's pretty
ways
sweet.
to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs.
They got some talent out there in Hawaii.
Places and even throw them the football, but the screen game's a big part of it too. They're trying to get him going
Nothing
there.
there. Crap.
Gonna
Get down.
try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he
See if we can
slides
beat him right
into
here.
it.
We're going to cover 3.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sims. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it
My
to.
favorite, though, is
You know
Brandon
he's gonna
White,
catch
number
the
1.
ball consistently.
Kid's the real deal.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
Dang it.
He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Go.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. He
Wide open. There he
fires
is.
deep over the middle. Makes the grab on the shot. You want to talk about
Bro.
shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10.
I'll have to get a clip and send it to you. He had 1 touchdown earlier. It was pretty
And the
sweet.
quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving
See if we can get him
them,
right here.
creating
He's quick.
explosive play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Oh, my God. I didn't see that guy.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield very late in the half.
Touchdown. Oh, my God.
As he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Golly.
Sting for offenses.
Kicker's good, too.
Opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he has
The
that.
only thing, yeah, HGT slider. The only thing that drives me insane is some of the quarterback's passes are just right at the dirt every time. And I think it's because he's a freshman, so.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Sims hasn't had the last couple games he hasn't done that well. I make it work. I mean, he's about 58%.
Not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
When you got Ashlock, dude, he's. This is about an average game though for Micah.
This quarterback right now is in a groove.
Of course, you know I like the mobility.
Pre-snap. He's reading the coverage and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Jeez.
And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, he will. I'm sticking with Micah.
A penalty flag on the field,
He's got like
let's get the call.
Like 22 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, 6 interceptions. So, dang.
The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll put a stop to that return.
Come on, defense. Need to stop. Yep.
And the Rainbow Warriors backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Here's the handoff.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass.
There he is. There's Brandon White.
It's White. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle.
Oh,
he
Lee.
tossed the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has. So nice job defending.
Nothing there.
Defense makes a play.
Yeah, 5 Ashlock. He is pretty nice.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not
Jackson
looking
Harris
like it right
is pretty
now.
nice
They're
too,
still
number
having
9.
issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Oh,
He is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
it's been the worst game I played with Micah.
Player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Oh, he's got some space.
No, you're not.
He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The
being
Rainbow
careless.
Warriors can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Man, we just taking a year at a time, building myself as a coach. The story is former high school football coach, had several interviews, and we're happy at Hawaii. So pretty sure there'll be some schools calling. But just taking it one game at a time, one season at a time. Yeah, I'm OC only. Yeah.
Let the running back do the rest.
Should have said at the beginning with the offensive coordinator. So I interviewed with I interviewed with 6 different schools at the beginning of the year. Liberty, UAB, Jacksonville State, Hawaii, Middle Tennessee, Jacksonville State, Hawaii, and Liberty all offered OC positions, and we went with this one. So
if every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion.
So the interview process was ChatGPT. I gave it some information about each school.
Here's the pressure. That's a fumble. And the defense
And it would ask me like my philosophy, making the jump from high school to college. How would I handle that and the speed of the game? Yeah. So, it asked about 3 questions per school, and then I kind of preloaded it with like, hey, if this school does offer, this is going to be the actual offer, like what's in the game. Yeah. The premise of this all came from a video that Trey had sent, and I've been messing around with it. And, what was the ultimate deciding factor for me? I think it was going somewhere different, not doing Jacksonville State.
Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wide out.
There's Brandon.
Complete to the right.
Love the quarterback being young,
Chunk of yardage, they got out to the 41 with a first down.
being just a freshman.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh, what was the thing I'm saying between the 6 offers? Why did I choose Hawaii, or why did those 6 schools?
Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still
Why
didn't get
Hawaii?
loose.
The weapons on the outside, having Harris and Ashlock and White, and then the running game. I feel like I like the pieces that they had in place.
And the defense
I feel like I could we could put up some big numbers,
ball on that play.
and they love the kind of offense that I wanted to run.
Sends it back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Harris. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football.
Yep, full control. Some schools wanted me to run their playbook, but it's full control because, I mean, oh, Jackson Harris.
The stop is made, but this offense is
They already kind of run the bear and shoot, so it wasn't much difference.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
We score here.
Defense up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action.
Get in there.
And he'll step
You're gonna get the Gibby experience in this veer and shoots
That's the kind of skill
offense. I pass it all the time.
stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability
Give you the lights.
to
Look at
make
this.
a big play and make defenses look sick.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast.
How about that, D-Mac? You like that? Give me a stop, okay? We got to stop.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they gotta be
Jeez.
feeling good. They did their part.
That was
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Great touchdown, and I come back and I throw an interception. That was not a good play.
They say every game counts the same in the
That's a bummer.
standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean
All right.
a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact.
Probably knocked us out of the conference
There are
championship
some
game, but
games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across.
little bit of a bummer, but it'll be all right. Can't win every game. All right, we'll advance to the final regular season game. We're at Wyoming. So can I go into detail about how long I plan on being in Hawaii? Look, I'm committed to this season, D-Mac. I'm committed to Hawaii and finishing out this year. It's a 2-year contract. And the buyout, I believe, I have to pull up the contract and see what the buyout is. Let me do that. Let me see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you what the buyout is. Because I actually do have a contract. No, it's a 2-year deal. I'm focused on finishing this season though. That's the key. Is I'm focused on finishing this year. Well, if I can find that. Here it is. So you can't see it, but look, we've already met our goal. It's a 2-year deal. I'm getting paid $600,000 a year. I am not being tampered with. But look, here's the deal. Buyout is 60% of the remaining salary. But look, I'm focused on this season. I don't think that's too much to ask for. I don't think it's too much at all. Well, I will say this. That we're about to be at the off season, so thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Battle for the Pineoli, I'm guessing. What's up, Truckin'? Truckin's in here tonight. We're going to dive right into this. Final regular season game at Wyoming. Oh, you're going to invest NIL to the program? Okay.
The final home game of any college football
To keep
season
the
is
offensive
cause
coordinator.
for
Not keep the head coach, but keep the
Senior
offensive
Day,
coordinator.
a perfect way to celebrate
Not going to lie,
and
that's a pretty
remember
sweet
all
walkout
the
right there for Wyoming with that
accomplishments
horse
of
and
this
those
group of leaders.
Mustangs, I guess.
Welcome to the home of the
Broncos.
Wyoming
Cowboys.
Cowboys. in Wyoming, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West.
All right, Truckin' sounds good.
Rainbow Warriors.
Truckin's going to be listening and lurking during Fortnite Friday.
The Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer.
I'm not going to lie, D-Mac. I actually wanted to go to Middle Tennessee State, but they actually did not offer. Love the quarterback, and I was really hoping for Middle Tennessee State.
To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You want to end the play quickly, get in the backfield that fast, get to the guy, and get him on the ground. Nice job penetrating right from the...
There he goes.
Look at Barfield. Huge run.
But the big play will move the sticks.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5,
Well, I
6
think what
yards
I
a lot
may
of
do
times.
after this game
You got backs like
is I
this
will
who
run
can
an
make
Ethernet cable
huge
over to you.
plays with the speed,
I've been meaning
getting out in the open field
to do
and
that.
take it the distance on every play. Defenses are scared out of their mind.
Someone keeps hogging the internet.
And the Rainbow
I didn't want
Warriors
to
just
touch
got
on that.
huge run. They
That news
love
saddens
another
me.
explosive
Yeah,
play.
sorry.
Looking Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, crap. How'd he do that?
For the 11th time. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too...
Down 10-0 here. All right, we got to lock in.
Hawaii ready to go
Middle
back to
Tennessee
work
State
on
is.
offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's easy
I need to take a look at
when you're getting 5 or
which
6
coaches
yards
are kind of on the
around.
hot seat. I know that
Why would I get complicated? Why would I get
some of the programs like Troy,
Up
I think,
front right
of course,
now, this group
Bama
needs
has
to win.
not simmed well at all.
Fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do
But
the
I'm really,
This is an offense that really
I'm happy
relies
at
on its
Hawaii.
running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. Good pick up there as he gets the first down.
Oh, wow, we just need to run the ball.
48. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a pretty sweet end zone
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
with a mountain
Now I know you two never faced off against each other.
basically
as
painted
actual
into the end
rivalry
zone.
Game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer
Yeah, I
over
could-
and over, taking the
I ain't gonna lie.
15-yard penalty. That's what's fun
I
about
can see
this
myself being the
race.
head coach at
It's
Wyoming.
It's sometimes it crosses the line of
I know
dirty.
I mean, the colors
That's
are
why
brown,
rivalries
which
are so fun.
a little ugly, but that yellow's a nice little vibe.
They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Jesus.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Barfield. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think that might
I
be
really
an
like Sling,
example
yeah.
of the running back maybe
I think they've had a
trying
pretty
to
good
do
year
a
with
little bit too
John
much.
Summerall
Everybody
here.
wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Gets down
Give it-
the last possible second to avoid getting lit up.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you
Gonna
don't see
keep
the
it 3.
defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys.
Tigger's
They're not
good
sure
enough.
With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
They'll send out the kicker to
I
try to salvage
really
this
like North
drive.
Texas.
He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up.
Get over.
And that
I
is
jinxed
no
myself.
good. The missed field goal still puts
Jinxed
them
myself.
double digits.
But yeah, North Texas, especially with the
Hawaii has it back
quarterback.
as they send the offense onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Barfield across the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
I like that could have been a late hit.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to
Go Barfield, go
effectively, they have to
Barfield.
dictate to him. So that time They send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back.
There it is.
And he takes
There it
in
is.
for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone.
I do kind of wish Hawaii had a little bit more. They score field goal. Wish they had a little bit more options on their jerseys, though.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time.
Running into the kicker.
He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team gets...
All right, we got to get some points right here.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun to give, looking for room. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He
held on to it.
In the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left.
Great route, great throw.
After the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Barfield.
Get in there, Barfield. Touchdown.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Now
Okay.
they'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Thank you, Truckin'.
They'll leave it with him. Good, solid, determined.
Kind of good running out that
They'll
clock.
mark him down at the 27.
Don't do anything stupid.
For an offensive coordinator, run the ball like that.
Thank you, D-Mac.
I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
You know what? We're going to take a timeout with 1 second left.
Burns his third and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Hawaii.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. Pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to
All right, end of the first half. Up 14-13.
Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions.
Yeah,
and
Barfield.
they were on full display in that first half.
Good Solid running back. 12 carries, 74 yards, 2 touchdowns in all the first half. Love this right here.
And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just
Break that
very
tackle.
tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Oh, my God. Holden.
And the tackle was made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Blocking the back. Figures.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense comes out 1st and 10 from the 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Determined run, but he stopped.
I do feel like there's a lot of noise surrounding the team with my name being rumored possibly for some jobs. Look, I'm committed. I'm committed to Hawaii.
From the gun, wants to pass.
There you go. Throw the flag.
But here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Give me the first down.
Just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wide receiver going in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fired in there.
Oh, jeez.
They're dealing with a second and long. Off play action. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man.
Oh, man.
To the 43
Thought he was going to break his ankles.
For this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
And the Rainbow Warriors with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Now he's going to break the pocket. Unleashes one.
Great throw.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They
Oh, man.
finally get to
Against
it.
the left tackle.
What a play there to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that could collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Got it. Got it. What a play. What a catch.
And they'll have the first down.
What a catch.
And let's hold on
Oh,
just
they're going to
a
review
minute
it.
here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Catch. That's a catch. That is a catch. Yeah. It's a
So
duck,
the officials
but it's a
take
catch.
A closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call.
What? We are not in the SEC. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that right foot touches first, actually. Yeah, that's actually not a catch. That's dang.
A little less room to work with now.
Watching
The
it
ball's at the
like
28, and it's
live,
third
it
and
looked
long.
like it was.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. It's White. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense.
All right, do I go for it?
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
They'll run play action.
Jesus.
The sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
took the lead.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Makes the catch. It's White. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find pop.
Turning it on.
Damn.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been
Block in the
dropped.
back.
Let's check on the call.
Illegal block in the back.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Leaves it with the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had.
There you go,
away.
flag. Come on.
Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead.
We'll take
no
the penalty.
return on this one.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's
Forward
Harris.
progress.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it.
All right,
for the
4th quarter.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting
4th
touches
quarter.
and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Harris.
All right.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll try to take it back. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. And they were most fortunate. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I
That's
think I
a
stay aggressive
heartbreaker.
with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
That's a catch. That is a catch.
On this big stage,
And wait just
No.
a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Clearly
You've always
in.
got to be careful around the sideline to not step out accidentally. So that wide receiver did a really nice job on that route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Just keep slinging it.
Go
Using
White,
the
go
quick
White.
game.
There we go.
And he'll run
Jump
into
the
end zone.
cameraman.
Touchdown, Warriors.
We're not done yet.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown, no doubt.
Need to stop. Need to stop. Got to stop.
The Hawaii
All right, we're not
offense
done.
returns to the field. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the 4th, a chance to move on top with a score. He'll pull it down. Get every inch you can.
Three-stream
Don't take the big
streak.
hit. Great
Okay,
job by
trucking.
the quarterback.
It's the 4th quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive
Congratulations,
alive.
Trucker. I
We
really
need to
appreciate
score
it.
badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Finds a tight end.
Yeah.
And that corner came in hot,
All right.
despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Kind of want to waste some clock here.
2nd down coming up. Using his legs, it's Garfield. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Oh, good job by Ashlock.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because
Yeah, that was
of
a
that, his
gutsy
quarterback
throw.
is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered,
Hold on to the ball.
double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
2-minute warning.
Reached the 2-minute timeout. As
2-minute
time is
warning, and
up.
we're in
Offense to
field
get
goal
things going.
range. Kicker's been a little bit shaky. He's missed one today.
2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Look at Barfield. What a great run.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Rainbow Warriors will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back.
Right in the middle of the field. That's all we want. Right in the middle of the field.
Now with 2nd and 8 coming up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Good with that.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they
Get a
have
first down
everything
here. We run that
just
clock
right for
all
big
the
play
way
coming.
down.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Yep, there we go. Stay in bounds.
And that'll not only
Don't
be a
fumble.
first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown.
They
would
are
be
out
huge.
of timeouts. Stay in
He
bounds.
pushes
Don't
his
score.
way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
There you go.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally
we'll call timeouts with 2 seconds left.
And you got to use a timeout.
And we'll have a chance to win this game.
You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
We have all 3 timeouts. There you go. 2 seconds left.
2 seconds left to go. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. And
That'll do it.
is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot.
That will
That was
do it.
fun, and it was big time. And
Hawaii
it is
the
a
winner.
confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like
What a
that.
clutch drive at the end. What a great job by the defense at the end of the game.
Dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to
Game-winning field goal.
Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it.
We
That's
escape
a tough
Wyoming
situation
with a
to be
win.
in. There's so much pressure on these individual players.
And that'll end the regular season for us. We're going to be 9-3. No conference championship. I think we kind of squandered that. All right, so let's check this out. Let me do the recruiting right quick. I'm hoping that we can get that back up. All right, let's advance. All right, we got a commitment. Austin Barnhard, possibly the future quarterback at Hawaii. From Fresno, California, 3-star quarterback. Another one, Nick Spain, wide receiver from Honolulu, Hawaii. He'll be staying home. So 2 commitments. We had 3 other guys commit somewhere else. Cam Barfield, player of the week, offensive player of the week. Try to wrap that up with him. All right. We're in a bye week. I don't think we're going to be in the conference championship. Let's look at a bowl projection right quick. Right now, the Arizona Bowl against Buffalo. Look at Auburn in the Birmingham Bowl. That's about right. All right, conference standings. Yeah, we're going to be just on the outside. It'll be San Diego State and UNLV. 2 teams we lost to. Right. Another commitment. Nate from Spring, Texas. Another guy from Hawaii. Another guy from Hawaii. Matt Story from California. It's a good recruiting week for us there. All right, let's take a look at some possibilities. to advance again. Some more commitments. 3-star linebacker from Hawaii. Another 3-star. Byron Brown, Heisman Trophy winner. Don't think we have any individual awards, and so we're going to the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl against Bowling Green. Should be a pretty high event. All right, so there's the job offers. There is the job offers on the board. We'll see. Let's take a look at this right quick. Clean this up. Okay. Basically, if we just had playing style a little bit higher, he would commit to us. Staff moves. All right. So, 2 schools. Offensive coordinator at Mississippi State. And Purdue is offering the head coaching position. Purdue and Mississippi State. Both are job upgrades. One's going to be a chance to be the head coach in the Big Ten, and the other's a chance to be an offensive coordinator in the SEC. But I'll be honest with you, we are focused on the Arizona Bowl. So what I'm going to do is step away for a few minutes, and I will be right back. All right, we are back. So you saw the offers. Purdue, to be honest with you, not interested. Mississippi State, offensive coordinator, not interested. So we're going to turn both of those job offers down. We're going to dive into Bowling Green in Hawaii, our bowl game, the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. Yeah, I know. Turning down the job offers. I'm always a little intrigued why the overalls and the your ratings go down when you get to bowl season. Like, are players holding out? All right, the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. Would be awesome if they actually had Snoop Dogg in this game. Would be awesome to see. I mean, why not? He does everything else.
Welcome to the desert, the great state of Arizona, here in Tucson at Arizona Stadium for an historic game in the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl.
I don't think I've ever played in this bowl game.
Practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but
Look, we have a chance for 10 wins.
Next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the MAC.
10 wins in Hawaii
Taking on a team from the Mountain
would be a
West,
great
the
year.
Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Where is Snoop Dogg? All right. Defense held.
He'll start this drive firing. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building.
Look at Brandon White. Oh, so close.
Down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
Oh, great job by Ashlock.
Gets him on the ground.
Dude saw what he had to do.
Before a big 10-yard pickup.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Okay.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up.
It's going to be all gas, no brakes this game.
Trying to defend their own end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal.
There we go. There we go.
It's complete. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they
There we
strike
go.
first.
We're going to be all gas.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Really good
Great run.
job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On the run, it's Barfield. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball.
We're going to dial him up today.
Fires to the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Maybe a play sheet thrown in the air this game.
Not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Incomplete.
Maybe that was tipped. I thought he had it.
Pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team gets down there.
All right, defensive stop.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Rainbow Warriors can really attack on this second and short. Grab near the marker, it's Barfield. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
That'll be the end of the first quarter, up 7-0.
Will be a second down. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
All right, third and manageable.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. Gonna look downfield again. Got it in the middle. It's
Jackson Harris breaking a tackle.
Pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. And the ball comes out.
Man.
Disastrous. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Defense trying to take it back.
Good job by Brandon White. Dang.
But not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of...
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense.
Oh, he's got some space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Yep, hold.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
That's lock.
And he'll be brought down. The Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, running back on the move. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
No.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, that is a great catch.
Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Going for 6. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense
feel like
was
we've got
in
some
zone, and they did a
opportunities.
really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Just get down.
On the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this.
I felt like he may have been down.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout.
Just hold on to it. There you go.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. From the gun, running back gets the give. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to punch it in on 1st and goal.
Gin and Juice, presented by Gin and Juice.
And we will take a pause for
That's
2 minutes.
literally the sponsor of this game.
1st and goal for the offense.
I'll have to see if I can pull that back up. That's funny.
He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield.
There you go. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Hawaii. Made the grab.
It's Snoop Dogg's version of Gin and Juice.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. He just missed the
Should have been a
target on that,
completion.
but got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a bit.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
There you go. Great play.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads it left. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break.
That's up and good.
It's good. He hit that one right. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all. Came out.
No, we
with
didn't look rusty.
Accelerator looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Good job.
Everybody stays in their lane.
Oh, must have been a turnover.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. There he goes. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. And the Rainbow Warriors have moved it inside the 20. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what?
We're going to
Not
play
only
it
this
safe
play
here.
does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he kept that one just. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
There's just so much for this defense to think about right now. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume.
Oh,
This
4th and 1.
defense has to worry about at this point in the game.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And he go back to work in the final period of this one. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats.
All right, 1 more quarter to go.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
Good run. We want to play Landon Sims the rest of the way. Him being a senior.
Now on first down from the 43, they'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge
Gideon
it back to the line
Espen.
of scrimmage.
What was that guy's
They got
name?
nothing on the last play. It's
His
second and
middle
10.
name was Espen.
And off from the shotgun.
That's awesome.
They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop.
Gideon
on the
Espen
ground. That
Lampron
a
is
recipe for
injured on the
disaster.
play.
They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker.
Get over
to
and
save them with his
there we go.
foot. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants...
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's
Turning it on! Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Sims.
Sims, the senior.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the
Bro wants to
17.
Well,
score.
the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody.
Trying to get him a
in gaps, and
touchdown.
The offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
There it is. Up the middle. Touchdown, Hawaii. The senior. His final game with the Warriors. Should kind of lock up the Arizona ball for us, too.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go.
Of course, it would be an
Just
injury.
stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
All we want to do is run that
Didn't get much
clock.
done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try.
That was totally
Yeah,
blocked.
and how about this defense?
Down by 11.
And the offense out
Yeah.
on the field to go back to work.
Did everything fine on my end. This was one of those times I guess EA wanted it to be blocked.
He'll keep it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides.
Leg is
to
weak.
avoid the hit.
Yeah, 97 power. Yeah, it's
Quick
weak.
timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to
There's
this
another
senior
injury.
defender. Looks as if we
Faking
have an
the
injury on
injury.
that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
Look at Sims.
Nice pickup on
14 carries, 121 yards. Most of these yards in the second half.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can churn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. Give
We'll end it on that note right there. Touchdown. Warriors.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the
10-win season.
Run the football, run this game out. No receiver out wide and get me another touchdown.
Hopefully Ash Locke with the touchdown, the final one of the year. And all we got to do is kneel.
And with the game
Now
all
we'll do it.
decided, this quarterback will take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always
10-win season.
Always do everything
Arizona
you
Bowl
want to do, check
champs.
all the boxes.
Eddie
But at the end
George
of the
not
game,
happy.
Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win.
What's to say that gin and juice shall be passed around in the locker room.
Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
And with that, the
What a great
season
first year
comes
for us.
to a
10-3.
close for these two teams. Another
A
bowl
bowl
game is
victory.
all wrapped up, and we
All
are
with a
finished
freshman
as well.
quarterback.
For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.
All right. We shall advance to the offseason. Almost got up to level 13. There it is, the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl champs. It is very nice. Very nice. If anybody new has just joined, we're going to turn down both of these offers. Mississippi State offensive coordinator and Purdue's head coach. We will not interview for that job. We will advance to week number 2 of the bowl season. Let's just see what's there. Okay. Head coach of Miami of Ohio and the head coach for the Raging Cajuns, Louisiana. Appreciate it, but no thanks. Miami went 12-2. It's not bad. Take a look at the playoffs real quick. So Duke and Texas Tech, Ole Miss and Indiana, Oklahoma, Penn State, and Oregon, Texas A&M. Those are the teams left. Texas Tech beat Georgia. Look at the All-Americans. Take a look at the Mountain West. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7. So 7 guys make it to all conference. All right. We shall, let's take a look at something real quick. Wrong Miami. There we go. Got to be replacing the quarterback. Running backs. No. Who's the other team? Yeah, Louisiana Lafayette. It's about an hour from here. Their best player is a corner. He's a freshman. we're going to stick with Hawaii. Let's look at some of any of the staff moves. Jed Fish now at Troy. All right, we'll advance. No, we're staying at Hawaii. We're not going nowhere. Two-year deal. We're going to stick it out for that second year. And we'll look at the playoffs and see where we're at. No, none of those schools could persuade me. So Texas Tech and Oregon for the national championship. Yeah, Ole Miss made it to the semis. Beat Indiana. All right, Texas Tech, Oregon. All right. We'll do the off season. Let me play some music. Ten and 3. All right, let's see who's leaving. Probably going to be losing a lot, especially at quarterback. I had a feeling that he may be leaving. Same for the backup. So we lose the starting quarterback. And we lose the backup. Okay, Brandon White has decided to stay. That's a huge win for us. Let's go back to all. Make sure we get some of these other guys possibly to stay. So we lose both starting quarterbacks. We have another freshman quarterback probably starting next year. All right, John Blade commits to us. He was the guy that locked us out for a while. Just kept him on the board, and he still comes to us. Yeah. I think it's going to be... Yeah. So, 2 quarterbacks right now on the roster. Caleb Freeman and Luke Weaver. But we signed a quarterback. We'll see if he's the starter for Austin Barnhart from Fresno, California. Or if we can get somebody in the portal. We have a lot of holes. Arch is transferring. Ole Miss is number 1. All right, here we go. Lincoln Conholtz from Ohio State. Michael Hawkins. Kate Fox. Ryan Staub from Colorado. Really like this kid. Ooh, Keely Smith. Archer, nah, I wish. Jackson Arnold. Jackson Arnold. We'll reach out. Ricky Collins from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There's KJ Lacey from Saraland. I'll reach out to him. Wouldn't hurt. Evan Bullock. Reach out to him. Since we need 4 quarterbacks. I doubt we get all those. Plus we have guys coming in, so I know we truly don't need that many, but we can scout those and look at them. Let's do this. Let's, I don't want to go after guys that just have no chance. Micah Welch. Anthony Woods. Yeah. Okay, tackle. Guard. Need quite a bit. I'm not gonna be able to get 6, there ain't no way. Cameron James. DJ Reed. Linebacker, we need a good bit of help. Like some of these 2-stars we have to go after just to, like, our chances of getting them will be a little bit higher. Get a free safety at the other positions. Oh, somebody from Notre Dame has us first. All right, so quarterback. One of these guys is going to come in and be the starter, just to be honest with you. We're going to take this guy off. I want to look at the other quarterbacks. See who has this highly. Who's highly thought of. Carson Boyd from Illinois. Devin Brown, former Ohio State commit, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go Devin Brown. Wouldn't mind Akili Smith Jr. One thing I wish they did with starting your career as like a coordinator, you only can recruit literally just your side of the ball. So they're like, okay, here's your points, here's your scholarships, have at it. Like, and that'd be it. That would be pretty nice. Instead of having to focus on defense as well. Alright, I feel like we've got to spread out as much as we can. See how it goes. Alright, George Perkins from California, right edge, 3-star. So we picked up one guy. Is that it for edge, or do we need more? I think we should be, yeah, it should be good. All right, I feel like Florida State will pick that kid up. I'm not going to waste points. Okay, we made a huge stride on him. Okay. Let's look at it from this point of view. Okay. Brown's highly interested. Man, every visit's going to be like 40 points just because of where we're at. That's one downside. Hammer home playing time with Achille. Would love to pick him up. Bring him on a visit yet? No. Guard. Anybody? No. Center? No. Let's go back to running back. I save those points just for visits. Playing style. Either one, playing time or playing style. Yeah, we're gonna lead us 40 points. I mean, I figure we're probably gonna need them next week. Right, nobody committed. Jackson Arnold and KJ Lacey. We now lead for them. And we lead for Achille Smith. It's huge. Man, I just want to keep sending the house on that. That's not worth it, so do something different. Which quarterback? Okay. We're going to put all our eggs in that basket. All right, Rodney Smith, the left edge, committed. All right, so we still lead for Achille Smith, and we lead for Jackson Arnold. be honest with you, I really only want to bring one in. Arnold's so much better on throwing on the run. Yeah, I feel like we're going to go with Akili Smith. All right. See if we can land Akili Smith. There he is. The 3-star from San Diego, California. Son of Akili Smith Sr., former NFL quarterback. Is now coming to be a Rainbow Warrior. Cody Siegler from New Hope, Alabama. From Kissimmee, Florida, Jamarian McCrimmon. Okay, we've had a really good class. Wayne Harris, good pickup for us. DJ Reed. Great transfer class. Second best class in the conference behind Boise State. We signed 11 more, but still finished second. They came up with a 5-star and a center. 58th class, 58th ranked class in the nation. We'll have a quarterback battle. Running backs, wide receiver. We'll move some of the left tackles. Pretty good job on the line. good. All right, Harris is upgraded to impact. All right, so there's going to be our starting quarterback, more than likely. Keely Smith Jr. He'll be a sophomore. All right, let's see how many we're over. Should be... Yeah. We didn't sign that huge of a class. Let's see if anything we can do with custom conferences. All right, we are done with the off season. First game at Arizona State. Then UNLV, Stanford, New Mexico State, UMass. A lot of our games on the road to begin the year, and then we're at home second half. I feel like should be a lot of needs just across the board. Yeah. We're just going to go one each position and just go all out. Guard, we need 2. Center. All right. Like I said, we're just going to go after one of each and then go that route. All right, first game. We're going to do this here in a few minutes. Let's take a look at the roster. Get rid of those sleeves. Playing in Hawaii. It's hot. All right. All right, so we're gonna take a quick break, go to the restroom, and I'll be right back. All right. Hawaii, Arizona State. Let's dive into this. Want them to go with their normal ones. Their home unis. So year 2 here at Hawaii. A lot of the guys back. New quarterback though, Achilles Smith Jr., the son of Achilles Smith, the former NFL quarterback.
We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the
For an upset.
Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. 3A Sports It's college football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field.
Ooh. Okay, we've got the ball, our own 48. "98 degrees at night." Here's Akili Smith Jr.
Smith dropping to pass. And that
First pass incomplete.
By the big hit on first down, second down coming. All right, guys, let's talk for a second about Hawaii. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is...
Oh, look at Barfield.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking down the middle. Oh, and he drops it.
Those are the passes we got to have. Sam Levitt back for Arizona State.
It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Get that first. There you go, Barfield.
Not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Smith wants to throw. Quickly complete. And he's
a little bit of that back.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
No, we're going to kick the field goal.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. Tried to give it enough body English.
All right, defense.
And the Rainbow Warriors are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Jukes his way for more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Now facing a 3rd and long. Smith dropping to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself.
He is not as mobile as Michael
to avoid
was.
contact. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference makers in this top 10 class, but they've got some guys that they...
There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. Sweet cut there. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. He's picked up 49 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
He had it.
And the
He's
defense
changed.
makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fires to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Barfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
Nothing.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically.
Defense playing well.
Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He leaves it with his back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to it. Turning it on.
Barfield, get in there. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hawaii.
That's a great scoring drive.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys
could have
up
been
front
passing
doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
On the move at the 30. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. Smith wants to throw.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And that last
Already 100 yards in the first half.
Exploding through it. He has had a heck of a night. Now with that carry, over 100 yards on the game. That's the mark you really want to hit as a running back, and he's got that here tonight.
That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, jeez.
Hold on, he had it right down the middle, and he
Should have been a
Four
first down.
wideout set, two on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his
Oh,
man to
damn.
the
Come
left.
on.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. This is a hard game and a hard position to play. But if you're the starter at this level, you cannot miss that throw.
No, you can't.
Oh, Barfield. What a run. Get there. Get there.
He's loose and he'll take it to
Let's
the
go.
house. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And to have a rushing touchdown of
That's
that
a
type of
massive,
yardage, you've got to be able
massive
to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last
When he got by that line, he was
miss?
all
And you
open.
saw it on that play. Once
He had
was
green
in the
grass.
clear,
Man, our defenses came to play.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Finds a man on the left.
That's pass we don't complete
All the way out
last
to
year.
the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Pulls it in. It's Harris.
There's Harris to
And
transfer.
he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Oh,
Ashlock.
Ashlock.
Play, but the long pass is incomplete.
and the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay
166 yards with the young man.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Rainbow Warriors pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Smith dropping to pass. They'll run the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Get this manageable. At least try to pin him deep.
Long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Get rid of it.
Didn't have much
Pin him
of a
deep,
choice,
brother.
just had to
Pin him
throw
deep.
that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And it'll be down right there.
Okay. Another
We'll
turnover.
see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion
They
on
end up
first down.
playing the backup.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space.
Dude, Barfield is
They
just
get the
gashing
stop,
them.
but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
194 yards in the
Come to
first
line
half.
After ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. to throw. He's working against the clock. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in there.
Oh, that's
And
a
it's
bad
picked
decision.
off at the goal line.
Bad decision.
Watching this DB on film,
All right, we get the ball, start the second half, and we are going to make a quarterback change. Go with Luke Weaver.
Scanning the field, it's Weaver. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Boy, that defensive
I
end
think
came
this team
quickly.
going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack.
That is
good
pass
news for this
interference.
defense.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He'll put that return.
All right, they get up 3. Let's get back to what we've been doing.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
199 yards on 15 carries.
2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. It's Barfield. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass.
There you go, Brandon White.
It's White. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the
Need him
first
to have
down.
a
They
good
have it at
year,
the
big
36.
year.
And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moves away as he feels pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Rush is on him. He's going to run it. Still running at the 40. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's a heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground. Get what you can get and live to play another day.
All right,
He's
fourth
brought
quarter.
down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down.
Get that first down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late running the ball on third.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's second and long. Here's the handoff. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the air, it's Weaver. Quickly complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane.
Okay, that's
They
a
get
big
it
play.
stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the right side.
Oh my God, the
He'll be
hole was
stopped
there.
just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another first down, fresh set coming up. You've got to do something to stop this bleeding.
After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Unleashes to the end zone.
They had it.
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. This offense has converted twice on third down on this drive. A third time would put him in the end zone. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
He slides.
Roll will just take the 3 points.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
There he goes.
That's a good run.
What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Now on first down from the 43. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Back to pass, it's Weaver. That's caught, it's White. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Just feeds the running back. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. Third and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Trying to pick up a first down. Now the play fake. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Hey, good kick.
Just drives it between the uprights. And
Good kick.
we sensed a great deal of confidence.
That's a
almost
good
smugness
win,
from this
upset
coaching
win.
Staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and
only one half.
defensively coming into this
you could
one,
have had
David. There were
200.
some matchups on the field
Well
they thought
over
they could
250.
exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching.
Right. All right.